What's going on, everyone?
Hello friends, and welcome back to our channel.
Yeah, it's been a whole week since we mentioned our big announcement.
And we are back with two big announcements to bring to you today. If you joined us for the premiere, or perhaps you're watching it a little bit later, you may have noticed things are starting to look a little bit different on our channel.
Yeah, a little change here and there if you didn't catch it. But, well, let's just get on with our first announcement. And that's really just a rebranding of our channel.
Right, we have decided to put Never Never Growing Up to bed for a little bit, and you are now joining us on the very first video on Kels and John, the channel.
Yeah, so we decided to change the channel name just because we wanted to be more personable with the way we've been making videos this past few weeks. We felt that Never Never Growing Up was more specific to just Disney.
Right, and we've been loving sharing with you more of our day-to-day and other facets of our lives, particularly over the last few weeks, where we feel like you've got to know us a little bit better as Kels and John.
Absolutely. So this rebranding actually made sense for us, just so that now we can take you on other adventures that's not always going to be Disney.
Right, but that's not to say that our channel is going to change in any way, or that we will be not bringing you as much Disney content. If anything, you may be seeing even more Disney on this channel. Our videos are staying the same, our channel is staying the same, but there might be one other thing that's a little bit different, and that brings us to our second and actually our biggest announcement probably to date.
Yeah, so the announcement to rebrand was actually a small little feature of what's going on. The really big thing that we wanted to share with you was that we are moving.
And you guys know, if you watched our last weekly vlog, that we have been approved for a new apartment, which we're really excited about. But we're not just moving. We are moving to Orlando, Florida.
Yes, we're going back to Orlando.
Yeah.
So this decision was not something that we were planning on making right now.
Right, this was part of a longer term goal that we have had for a really long time, that we thought was like way off into the future.
A few years in the future, but because of things going on and the opportunities that just came to us, this was something that just made it more possible to do now.
So why are we doing this? First of all, you guys have seen our apartment, and I feel as though we've really made the most of our time in lockdown and throughout the 5 years that we've been living in this little studio. The fact of the matter is, as much as we make the most, as much as we can, it's really not sustainable for two of us to be in an apartment that size, particularly when we are at home for the majority of the time.
Yes, because Kelsey's been working at home, and I've been working on a few other things, but being here all the time just didn't make sense. So
yeah,
we thought about moving someplace with bigger space.
Right.
And it has been on the cards because you have heard us say that we are planning on moving soon because our lease was about to end. We did look into different places that we thought we would like to live.
Even if we go like the other side of the Hudson or look a little bit outside of the city, we might be able to get something a little bit bigger, but the expensiveness of the tri-state area is still gonna apply. So we started weighing up our options and thinking about what the coming months and the coming years will actually look like for us being in this area. And the fact of the matter is, things have changed and things will continue to be very different for the foreseeable future.
Yes. So work-wise, most of the time we'll probably be at home even when things get better. And something small really doesn't cut it for us.
Yeah, and I've been hearing things from my work about the real estate implications of social distancing and how, you know, even if it's not 5 days at home, I would likely be working at least 2 to 3 days at home. So I kind of saw that as an opportunity to go to my boss and ask her whether working remote would be a possibility on a more permanent basis. By this time, we'd already started floating around the idea of moving down to Florida because, you know, it would make sense for us on a personal level. But I wanted to take this to my work with the view that if they felt it could in any way be at all detrimental to my position or my career, then that would be off the table immediately, because that's what's most important. But you know, they took some time and had some discussions and came back and gave me their full support. So it means that I can effectively continue to work remotely and do my job from anywhere, which is awesome.
Yeah. So this was the best time for us to just pack our bags and move to where we wanted to move to. Instead of moving to somewhere just around the corner, I think taking this time and taking advantage of it, might as well go for it. And that's what we did in the last couple of weeks. When we were talking about finding apartments, we were actually looking for apartments in Florida.
Right, exactly, and that's where we've been approved. So we have an apartment we are really, really excited about in the Orlando area that we will be moving into in August. So literally about 6 weeks away, which is insane. You know, when we thought about moving kind of locally to this area, it still seemed like a temporary option. Our heart was set on one day moving to Orlando. A, because we both lived there before and that's like our second home. You guys know we love Disney, we have a lot of friends in the area, and we could just see ourselves building a life there. We might be able to, you know, one day buy a home in that area. So there's just a lot of things that make sense to us about being there, and for this opportunity to be given to us now, it feels slightly like it was meant to be.
So we've been busy this week. We will show you the apartment in a little bit, but not to take away from what's going on.
Right.
We are still keeping up with the news, with what's going on with COVID and how things are playing out. I know our move is not until August,
which we're glad about. It gives a little bit of time for Florida to hopefully figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, but what we're going to be doing is once we start setting off to our new home, we will still keep in mind the distancing and just being safe, because right now that is more important than anything else.
Right, and you know, Florida's having a really bad time of it at the moment. If we feel a need to, you know, look after ourselves and be safe, if we feel the right way to do that is to stay at home and stay locked down, then that's exactly what we will be doing, the same way as we've been doing here. The only difference being we're going to have a lot more space to do it in. So despite what's going on in Florida at the moment, we still think that now is the time that makes sense for us to be making this move. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments what you think of our 2 announcements. Did you guys guess that we'd be moving to Florida since we've been talking about apartments? Let us know. And in the meantime, John is going to show you the progress that we've been making over the past week in our current apartment here in NYC.
Yeah, if you remember how the apartment looked like, it's a little bit different.
A little bit bare, you might say.
Because I've had to work on the walls and things like that. But let's go check, I'll show you. Alright, so let me show you around. If you can tell, but this wall's empty. Peter Pan's not there anymore. There's no more square little framed photos. Nothing on this wall. All the walls empty, empty, empty. Even the kitchen. There's no more hanging things. That's staying there for a little bit, but for the most part, everything's there. I have boxes. More boxes, and lovely lady, and boxes here, but this camera stuff, and then under the bed is more stuff. So
yeah, we've packed like a couple of suitcases which are already under the bed with like shoes that we don't need for the summer, just stuff that we will not have a use for over the next 6 weeks.
Yeah,
we're just doing our best to kind of pre-pack and prepare.
Yeah, so that's really it. That's a good progress for 1 week.
Yeah, and John's like patched up all the holes in the wall and painted over them, which is awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, so we got a lot going on. There's more packing to do, clothes and whatnot. There are some things that we just won't pack until maybe the last couple of weeks. We are still 6 weeks away. So anything that's being packed is really stuff that we don't need anytime soon.
So that is it.
Yeah, that is it. We are moving to Florida.
We're super excited about it, and we hope you guys are excited to join us on this move. We'll be filming everything and taking you guys on this next adventure into what is essentially our new chapter, I guess.
New chapter of Kels and John. I'm gonna miss saying never never growing up. But
it'll be hard to drop the habit.
Yeah, we'll still have it, you know. I'll still have it on the website and stuff, but
and let's be clear, we're still never never growing up.
We are, absolutely are. We're still never never growing up, just Kels and John. So
yeah, so we are gonna go venture out, I think, this afternoon. Try some patio dining. Do you guys want to come with us?
Yeah, come
with
on down.
us.
So this week the restaurants have opened up patio seating, so we can't go inside, but they do offer outside seating. It's been about 7 days since that's taken into effect, and we want to take advantage of it. We've been seeing a lot of people eating, so we're now hungry.
Yes.
So come on, let's show you. Hi, lady.
Hello.
Look, I hear birds. We are. Look at all the open restaurants over there.
What a sign of the times.
Right? Well, I'm happy to be here though.
Yeah.
It's a nice spot.
Are you feeling content right now? You look very 4th of July right now with your beer, and you've got the American flag behind you.
Almost there.
Almost ready for a holiday. Coming over a bit cloudy over there, so I'm glad we've got this little cover here, so it does start to rain.
My umbrella just...
We'll be okay though, I think.
Yeah. What I thought about earlier was that if we ate at one of the street side restaurants where they have the street patio going on, there's nothing to cover them for later.
So true.
Except for that one.
That one's got little tents over there. But let us know if you guys have tried this yet, this outdoor patio dining. It's definitely a different kind of experience, but so far so good. That breeze is giving me life right now. It's so hot, but this is really nice. It feels good to be out and about.
Food is here. We got a Cobb salad, some chicken, and lobster roll.
Lobster roll!
With some
sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato fries.
That is.
Ooh, y'all. So hungry right now. And we're back home now.
Yeah, we were gonna walk around, but it's like 90 degrees out and
humid.
Yeah, it's very humid.
It's like about 90% humidity, and it's like 87 degrees.
It's like 28 C or something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, we did a short walk and then just came back.
Yeah.
But lunch, what was it?
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Very, very nice to be out and enjoying good food again. I'm not gonna lie, I did find it a little bit overwhelming, just like as people were passing by the table and not everyone was wearing their masks when they were up, which is something that they should be doing. So it got a little bit intense for me at times, but I guess it's just one of those things, you just get used to the new normal, and we'll do this again and it will be fine.
Yeah, it is what it is, but for the most part, it was good. I enjoyed being outside, having a nice drink and a nice lunch with you. It was nice that we got to sit on the second floor, which was extra special because there was so much air.
Yeah, a nice cool breeze.
Nice cool breeze and
dreamy.
And we were shaded, we weren't under the sun, so the experience was great.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we'll do this again, and again, it's just about getting out there and getting used to being around people again. I sound like a bit of a recluse, but you just get in that bubble, I guess, of being on your own in your own space. So you've just got to push forward and get on with it now. Yeah,
so maybe next time we'll do a dinner when the sun's gone down. It's nice outside, you know. I think it'll be a much better atmosphere, and we'll probably enjoy it more. It'll be much cooler is what I'm looking forward to, because it was really warm.
Yeah, we have a severe thunderstorm watch this evening, so we'd like to see some thunder and lightning. It definitely feels like it's in the air like it could happen.
Yeah.
It's very, very muggy.
It is.
But for the most part, that wraps up this vlog, I think.
Yeah.
You know, all we wanted to do this week was just share our huge news and our huge announcements, and again, please do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as of tomorrow, we'll go back to filming our week, so we'll be back next week with a weekly vlog. I'm not sure if we'll have something on Friday. We'll keep you guys posted.
Yeah.
You can always check out Instagram, or we usually leave in the YouTube community section whenever we're about to post something. So
yeah, so until next time, see you soon.
see you real soon, guys. Bye.
Bye.